Folks, well here we are with the very talented ventriloquist.
Thank you,
Dean Atkinson.
Thank you, Mark.
Pleasure to meet you, Dean.
It's wonderful to be here.
Now, I've never met a ventriloquist before, and your show the other night was the first one that I've actually seen live.
Right.
Is that something that you always wanted to do as a child?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I've always wanted to do it. I don't remember ever saying that I wanted to do it. When people asked me what I wanted to be, I think I said an actor or a magician or one of the other many things that I've done with my performing career. But I think I ever said I want to be a ventriloquist, but I always loved to watch the old vent acts in England when I was growing up. There was a guy called Ray Allen, and he had a little dummy called Lord Charles, and that was just a great thing to me. It was just a wonderful, magical thing. And of course, this was before the internet and stuff, so you had to wait till he was on telly.
Yeah.
But every time he came on telly, it was exciting because, you know, there he was with his dummy, and it was just very magical.
So as a kid, were you making the old sock puppets and doing that sort of thing?
Not so much. I guess I tried to. There was books in the library, and I'd get the books out of the library puppet making, and I'd take them home and try and get my mum to make these puppets. And she did her best, you know, she was good at sewing. But it never really was the way that I... Remember the Muppet Show?
Yeah. And
the Henson style puppets. That's what I wanted.
Your mother was helping you make...
Yeah, sewing.
How was your father while all this was going on?
He was just, you know, he was always supportive of it, you know. He'd always wanted... My dad was a really big soccer player. He was great at soccer. He still is, at football. And I sucked at that and still do. Right. And he, you know, he didn't ever care about that. He never cared that I sucked at football.
Yeah.
He just was always pushing me to do what I wanted to do, even when it was, you know, girly or, you know, something that girls might be interested in more than boy puppetry. You know what I mean? But now, I mean, like, you look at us here, you know, as comics, it's like that. That's pretty much what all I'm doing now is I'm a comic. And so, you know,
you've got twins, I think.
Yeah, I've got twin girls. Yeah.
How old are they?
They're 8, Maddie and Violet. Yeah.
And do they have a good understanding of what Dad does?
Yeah, they've never known anything different. See, it's always been like this to them.
Yeah.
Now they know that it isn't real or whatever. They have a good understanding of theatre and performance, comedy. Yeah. But it's always been part of their thing. And you know, the little guy Fetch, who we'll meet before we finish the interview, my little dog. He's like part of the family. It has to be.
Oh,
It has to exist. You know, because it's bringing the dollars in.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's meet Fetch.
Should we meet him right now?
Yeah, for sure. Let's bring
Fetch. Come up here. Mark wants to meet you. Okay. Here he is.
Hi, Mark.
Fetch.
You having a good time?
Pleased to meet you.
It's very rainy out there, isn't it, Mark?
It's
a swell. A swell, yes. So what's going on?
Have you been enjoying the time on the cruise ship, Fetch?
Well, I don't get out much.
What do you
get stuck on these things?
So what did you do today?
Same thing I do every day, Mark.
Which is?
Went outside, came back in.
And then?
Went outside, came back in. After that, went outside, what you looking at?
Stop it. He's interviewing us.
Okay.
So,
can you stroke me?
Sure.
What's the tattoo now? Thinks I'm real.
All right.
Can I touch him? Does he? He doesn't.
You can touch him
in the right places.
You can give him a little bit of it. He actually likes the. He likes the belly rub.
Slower.
Stop it. Don't.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How are your girls with Fetch?
Well, you really are part of the family, aren't you?
Yeah, I sometimes read them bedtime stories. We've always done that. Like a brother to them.
Like a brother to them.
Yeah, that's kind of hard for you to say, isn't it?
Yeah. B word.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah. B's and P's.
Huh?
P's. You do a P?
I think I just did one.
Oh, no. Certain letters are difficult.
Yeah.
But he's always been a member of the family, and he's always existed for us.
Right.
You know, it sounds like a schizophrenic, weird thing, but it really is. I mean, in a cute way. In a cute way, he kind of, you know, he's been there for.
So that's very lovely.
Remember that emu?
Rod Hull.
Yeah, he used to attack the interviewer.
Yeah, that's right. He used to attack Parkinson and say,
I don't know that.
No attacking.
No attacking.
So, do you feel like you fit into the family quite well?
Yes. Kind of.
Do you have your
I
own?
sleep a lot.
Do you have your own room?
No, I just live inside that suitcase down there in the ark.
Right. Okay.
He's buying into this a little too much. I think you should interview him.
He lives inside a suitcase when we're not working.
So where does Dean Atkinson see himself in a few years' time?
Where do I fit in all this?
Are you going? Are we extending the family? Will there be,
more characters?
Fetch?
I hope not.
No, there won't be any more characters. Why don't you go back inside there now? It's time for sleep.
Okay.
Sleepy bye.
Yeah.
And we'll just finish the interview with Mark.
Okay.
All right. We'll
Fetch. Lovely to
Nice to meet you. They're glued down. They're glued down.
Just
focus.
We'll finish with this show.
Finish with a little pat. That's good. We'll put it away. Yeah. No, we're in 5 years' time. Was that the question?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just I've always just wanted to do my show for as many years as I can, for as much money as I can. You know.
Well,
So I mean, and I guess, you know, in 5 years' time, what would I like? I'd like to be getting paid more money. I mean, that sounds awful, but it's, you know, it's
well, it's like any job.
It's a real sense that you have, isn't it, of your worth as a performer?
Well, once you've been doing something for a certain amount of time, you know, you want
it's time to
increase money to get, like you designed Fetch, didn't you?
I had him designed, and have the rights to use the design for thousands of dollars, And the other character that I've got to stand is, again, a very expensive wooden carved. Remember the old creepy looking dolls from the Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to be very careful with the dummy you buy.
Yeah,
There's a guy that makes them called Ray Guhl, and he has this theory that people always buy the wrong dummy because they buy the first one they see, the one that they think looks the best, without thinking about character.
Yeah.
And so I think that, but they are expensive to buy, and but then if you hit something good, it's you know. But dummies, puppets, whatever you want to call them.
Because when I saw you performing on stage, the timing, the banter between you and Fetch and the characters, it's you're writing a dialogue for 2 and 3 characters, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. It's they call it separation in the business. The separation between the ventriloquist and the character, and that for me is always the most important thing. And then the laughs. And then all the technical stuff about the lips and throwing the voice, or whatever you want to call it, that's always been a third thing for me.
Yeah.
Something that I get really excited and I watch myself back on video. I'm talking, I'm moving the lips. It doesn't really bother me so much.
There was a lot of laughs, you know, like when I saw your show, excellent timing and a lot of laughs, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, you as a comic, you understand that. I mean, it's I've just, that's all I ever look at it as being a comic.
Yeah.
You know, it's similar, I think, you know, with you. It's, I'm going on stage, I have the same concerns that you do. Are people going to laugh? Is this going to be a good crowd? Are they going to think this bit's funny?
Yeah.
You know, I don't go out there thinking, I wonder if my lips are going to move, or if, you know, it's like, I worry that they're going to believe the characters. Are they going to think the characters are funny?
Well, there was 700 people in that auditorium tonight that loved it, you know, and the timing and the laughs were there. So, I take it would be an obscure sort of thing to get into. You know, somebody out there that might be thinking, getting into ventriloquism, is it a...
I'd say anyone with their own teeth and their own lips would be able to learn how to talk without moving their lips. I'd say go for it. I'd say watch as much of it as you can and do as much of it as you can, like any performing art.
Yeah.
Watch it, do it. No matter how bad it is when you do it, or how bad it is when you watch it. You got to watch it, do it, and hopefully you'll get it one day. You just got to keep doing it.
What was the first ever paid gig you did as a ventriloquist?
I used to do magic and ventriloquism and Punch and Judy when I was a kid. When I was 13, and my dad used to drive me to these gigs. Yeah. And I would put like a little advert up in the local community centre, you know, Dean Atkinson, magician. And my mum had to tell people when they called that I was only 13. And they'd go, oh, that's all right. And then my dad would drive me there, and I had a monkey puppet called Barney Baboon that my mum had made. And I used to do Barney Baboon when I was 13, and now he's getting paid 20 quid. 20 quid, you know, sometimes I give my dad a $5 for driving me there. And then I'd use that money to buy other magic stuff or whatever I had. Yeah. You know, that's going back as far as that paid gigs.
So if people want to know more about you, and where do they go?
They can go to deanandfetch.com or deanatkinson.com.au. Yep. Which is the same website. 2 different names. It's very clever, that, isn't it?
Who would have thought?
Exactly. So, but they can go there and.
I think Dean and Fetch.
Dean and Fetch, they'll remember. But there's no contact details there because that's like a management style website. But
it's got your upcoming performances,
stuff like that.
Stuff,
But it's info@deanandfetch.com is the email address. So it's easy to remember. Just the information at deanandfetch.com. info@deanandfetch.com.
Excellent. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Atkinson.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for spending your time with me, mate.
Pleasure.
And fetch.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Don't
down
forget
here.
fetch.
Down there.
Yeah.
Thank you.